Okay, I just did that accidentally. I pushed the wrong button. Welcome to another episode of Much More Ado About Nothing. MMAAN. Also the award giving.
That's right.
Yeah, award giving.
So welcome. I'm Francis, and
I'm Susan,
And I'm Ben.
And so we have another exciting episode of talking about weird news articles that we have discovered over the last 5 minutes.
Yeah. I Googled mine an hour ago. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest. I found this one a little while ago, and I emailed it to everybody in the group, and then and of course this thing doesn't want me to. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I'm just going to read the title.
Let's hear it.
So, Gym evacuated after terrible fart caused woman to throw up. So, a gym. This woman, crop dusted. I'm trying to think of different ways to say farted.
Sure.
Was it the woman who did it, or did she just throw up?
Oh, you know what? That's a good point.
I like to think that she's like, I just farted so bad, and I need people to not think it's me, so I'm gonna force myself to vomit right now, so the blame's laid on someone else. That's what I do. Not really, but
I mean, how bad is that smell?
It must be just the
to
worst.
throw up. I mean, that's pretty bad.
So, this woman was probably working out, right?
Or person. We don't know if it was the woman.
No, I mean,
have
but
a
the
woman's
person who
picture.
threw up
Oh, right.
was probably working out.
Yeah.
So, I mean, can you imagine like you're huffing in air because you're working out, and then all of a sudden you're hit with that.
Yeah.
I imagine, I think I understand throwing up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is sort of it's you would think maybe you were wearing a mask now. Maybe this happened during the masked, COVID.
Yeah, I don't know.
Times. And even then, I don't know. I can still smell things through that mask. I can still, it's just unbelievable to me that let's see here. I got the article. She was a weightlifter, Maxime Van Den Diesel.
Nailed it.
Maybe probably smell.
That's correct.
This one time I went to a spin class after a night of heavy drinking and 4 a.m. She might be Australian. 4 a.m. kebabs, and I farted a fart that smelled so bad that a girl threw up, and they had to evacuate the entire gym because they thought they had a sewage problem.
Oh my God. So she did an interview about how bad she farted.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wait. So she made this on a TikTok. She announced this on a TikTok. She added that she was too embarrassed to admit it was her, that she waited 8 years.
8 years?
To her 162,000 YouTube followers or TikTok.
Well, that answers your question about whether she was wearing a mask. The answer is no.
No.
But it was so bad that they thought it was a sewage problem. Well, I understand then having to evacuate the gym.
Yeah, and also I wouldn't tell anyone either, because what if they try to send you that bill for the plumber?
Right.
Yeah.
I'd be like, oh, one wasn't me. I don't know. I gotta get out of here.
Yeah, and I might also want to add that she may want to see a specialist. There may be issues.
That's pretty bad. I mean, even after a night of drinking.
Was she a competitive weightlifter?
Competitive farter?
Yeah, that's what I thought she was gonna say.
I don't know. But she
she definitely has what it takes to go pro.
Because sometimes they have weird diets, right? Like for weightlifting,
like high protein.
Or
so I wonder if that contributed to the problem.
You know what? Again, not that I don't. I enjoy the Olympics as much as anybody does. I mean, we all turn it on for like 30 seconds and move on. Wouldn't it? Do you think? Because I noticed that more people seem to attend or be interested in the wiener dog eating event that occurs. Do you think maybe a farting event with the worst smell possible, or other events you could have smell, sound, sloppy, whatever. I think that might be more attended than the Olympics.
Yeah, people would go to that for sure.
Yeah.
People might only go once. But I mean, who goes to the Olympics more than once if you go? Even,
Right, sure.
so.
Once you've gone, you're like,
Yeah.
I've done that. Yeah.
I'm surprised, to be honest, that this doesn't already exist.
It might. I wonder if there's
Yeah.
already.
Yeah.
I would not want to be the one who has to come up with the parameters to judge smelliest
Right,
fart
right.
because I assume
There are dudes, if going by my internet searches, there are dudes that would kill to have that joke. I mean,
gross.
that is one fetish. And again, spoiler alert, I'm pretty generic. But when it comes to fetishes, that one I don't get. I will be honest.
Yeah, that's a hard
peeing
no.
one, the farting one, the poopy one. I just don't get them. I don't get them. I don't.
No,
I'm sorry.
I don't either.
No, so on second thought, we're going to cancel this big event that Francis was going to host.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to hang out with the people who are excited to judge it.
Yeah. Yeah, Mr. Squibble. Yeah. All right. Well, so Susan, Ben, do you have an article?
Yeah. So my article, is pretty recent. It's a whole bunch of bears crashed a high school pool party.
Nice.
Yeah. So these high schoolers were having a pool party, and a bunch of black bears showed up. 7 black bears showed up and just jumped in the pool. Maybe they grabbed a hot dog off the grill. High schoolers, so they stole some liquor out of their parents'
The bears
cabinet.
were high schoolers?
No, the kids were. So they couldn't grab a beer out of the cooler.
Right.
But maybe they snuck in the house and replaced some of the vodka with water.
Also, maybe there was
a high school party.
But
hey, boo boo.
Hey, boo boo. Come get this cooler full of Miller Lite.
Hey, the park ranger's gonna be mad at us now.
I love that.
Yeah, so
Hey, I didn't know they were underage.
Oh no. Yogi.
Yogi.
Oh, Yogi. I'm doing all my voices that I never get to do, but only do for myself.
That's why we found this article for you,
Yeah.
Francis.
Yes,
Well, I guess the last time something like this happened was in 2018.
Wait, this happened before?
Well, they didn't crash a pool party, but a bear did crash a jacuzzi. He stole a man's margarita, got into a jacuzzi, and then passed out in there, like true party bear fashion.
Please tell me this happened somewhere like Tennessee.
This was in the Gatlinburg. Yep.
Yeah.
Gatlinburg. Nice.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Were they sure these are bears or not hillbillies?
It could be either way. I don't know.
Well, hey, we had a good time with those hillbillies. Hey.
But yeah, these party bears just crashed this party.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, when my daughter was younger, we would go to the zoo a lot on Saturday mornings because it was cheaper to get in, and we'd go.
Yeah.
And we would always pass the Big Bear enclave or whatever. And I will tell you, the bears were passed out like they had just had a frat party the night before.
There were these bears.
Yeah, I mean, I looked at it, I was like, that looks like my frat house. Oh my God, those bears! I mean, they're just as though there was some heavy duty partying going, and there was.
Awesome. Now, how upset would you guys be if it's a hot day and you're looking forward to going over your friend's pool and just relaxing and having a good time, and you get there full of bears?
Yeah, that's less relaxing for sure.
Now, first of all, it's not Chicago Bears we're talking about,
No.
Right?
Bears.
Although they probably also would ruin a pool party.
Yeah, they probably would.
I'm a Bears fan, but
yeah, that I don't know if Ben, I think upset is one word. Scared shitless would be.
yeah, I would be very afraid. I wouldn't have time to get angry. I'd be like, I gotta get out of here.
Why is that bear over there? You know what? I have to add this story in because this is so weird because I did this for the title. And so this article, this is from Fox News, sorry. Cougar breaks into Washington man's home, passes out in kitchen.
What? What are all these animals doing?
First of all, I thought maybe it was an older woman. Because that would make sense.
Oh, a cougar.
Right.
Yeah, cougar. Oh, okay. Yeah, but no, this is an actual partying with some bears, I guess.
Yeah, he was probably at that bear pool party. He's like, I gotta sleep this off before I go home.
Dude, that pool party, man. Oh, I don't even know where I left my car now. Dude.
Can you imagine like going home and finding a cougar in your kitchen?
Passed out.
Yeah.
Like,
It's got its paw in like a bag of Doritos.
Right. Empty pizza boxes
Yeah.
and like Stoli bottles.
Yeah.
yeah, dude, I'm sorry, I'll get on.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's like, wow. So
Yeah.
how serendipitous you found an article like that, and then I found the cougar passing out. I mean, is there partying going on in wildlife that we are unaware of?
I guess, you know how when the pandemic started and people were going outside less and the animals started to reclaim some areas?
Yeah.
Maybe this is just an after effect of that, where they're like, no, we're still going to party. We don't care that you guys are back in the pool. Like, we booked this pool for our bear pool party and we're coming to your party.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, the Yeti said it'd be okay, man.
Yeah. The Yeti booked us.
Totally.
We paid him $50 for this spot.
Yeah, exactly. You know, it's totally cool. Have you seen that film? You know, he said it was all right. So wow. You know, I don't even know what's going on with our wildlife anymore.
No.
It just seems that they are wild.
They're having
Maybe
more
it's-
fun than us.
Maybe that's maybe something we have lost now that we're advancing. We've lost where like they talk about wildlife and the wild party. Maybe that's where it came from. Bears and
Maybe.
cougars
Yeah.
and yetis. So
Got to
So
get
there
back
you
to
go.
our partying
So-
roots.
I believe it.
Ben, do you have a story for us?
I have a very quick one. So this is mostly just a interesting situation. This happened out in California. A Tesla driver was arrested because he was riding in the back seat of his car.
How do you do that?
He was arrested for reckless driving. So,
Are Teslas self-driving cars?
well, some of them are. This one was, let's see. Yes, it was operating on the autopilot system. And he was on the highway going over 80 miles an hour. So the police saw this and was like, no thanks.
Yeah.
You are under arrest.
So when it's on autopilot, you can still like break the speed limit. What do you do? Like, do you go, Siri, what is 80 miles per hour in the Tesla? I mean, well, how do you get the vehicle to go 80 miles an hour
Yeah.
when it's self-driving?
Well, apparently the rules are if you want to use the autopilot system, you're supposed to still be in the driver's seat in case anything goes wrong. But this guy was like, nah, Tesla's got this. I'm going to take a nap in the
He
back.
was sleeping. He was with the bear and the cougar, and he was sleeping it off in the back seat while the
But
Tesla.
I don't like. So I mean, okay, I'm sure the speed limit was not 80.
Probably not.
Probably not. And so how do you get, you're like, the autopilot system is like, oh yeah, we need to get there in like 30 minutes. And, so just, and boom, that is so irresponsible in so many levels. The fact that the computer even lets you do that.
I love to get places quickly. All right. I've been known to push my car faster than the speed limit says.
Don't admit that on a recording, Ben.
Well, it's not like I'm being reckless.
I'm just kidding.
He's not breaking the law.
I'm just joking.
But
fast.
I don't know how the autopilot system works. Can you just like up the speed, or is there a maximum? Apparently, there's not a maximum.
Do you toggle?
Yeah, you
Right.
toggle it. Do you think the autopilot feature of a Tesla learns from the driver about how they drive and then mimics it in autopilot?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, like old lady
drive
pilot.
like this. It's like, all right, autopilot.
Yeah. Yeah, it was like driving smoothly. Switch to Grandma Jenkins. Yeah, then it drives real slow.
The other thing that's shocking about the story to me is who prefers to ride in the back of the car?
I guess maybe you wanted to lay down, but you could
Yeah.
recline and see.
Right. Like I
Get
don't
a
understand
neck
that.
pillow.
I'm always more comfortable in the front of
Yeah.
a car, never the back.
I'm more comfortable when I'm driving the car, but
Yeah.
that's just obviously me. You know, I would just, you know, I don't think I would ever feel so comfortable. Yeah. Is that Elon Musk? Is that
Yeah.
Tesla?
That is.
Elon's got this. I'm going to go take a nap. You
Right.
know? I just, you know,
Mhm.
yeah, that's an odd one to me. I don't think I
Yeah.
could do that. I don't think I could do
And
that.
sounds
I'm
like
not even-
Elon did not got this.
Yes. So that was Ben, Susan, I think that's all of our articles.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm gonna call this episode to a close. Thank you for joining, everyone. We'll see you next time on Much More Ado About Nothing. I'm Ben.
I'm Susan.
And I'm Francis, and maybe someday we'll actually have a tech person do this.
Yeah, and like and subscribe. We always forget to do that part.
Oh, I do, don't I?
Like and subscribe and share. I don't know.
Just do it.
Do whatever
Just
the
do
buttons on
it.
YouTube tell you to do.
Whatever platform this may be on.
Yeah, don't
You
do the
know.
thumbs down.
Thanks again.
Bye, guys.